Hello, everyone. I hope you can hear me. Please let me know if you can hear. If Yeah, hello guys. I hope you can hear me. Please let me know if you can hear me loud and clear. Let me check. Let me know if you can hear me loud and clear. Can you type yes if you can hear me in the comments? Right. I think I can. Yes. Yeah. Good morning. Adebambo Iyanoluwa. So waiting. Thank you. I was just sorting out some technicalities. I would today. Thank you for joining us. Good afternoon as well. And yeah, I can see. Say yes, I can hear you. Thank you very much. Yep. Good afternoon, everyone. So today, without wasting your time, what we want to do is I want to show you how you can install the Facebook pixel, and then how you can as well run advert, okay, with Facebook. Now this is an ad account that I'm currently managing for one of our clients. As you can see, so far they've spent like $2,182. If you calculate that in naira, that is how much is naira today? I said dollar to naira. All right. So if that's like how much? 2000, let's just say 2100. 2100. So that's like 3 3 million, 3.3 million basically. And one thing about Facebook is that if you are running Facebook ads for people, okay, you can. There are different ways by which you can charge them. One of the ways is that some people charge a flat rate. For example, every month they charge, say, £2,000 or £1,000, especially if you're an agency that you are running marketing for a particular business. So you can charge, like, for example, £2,000 per month, and even with that £2,000, people still charge like 3%, you know, of the ad spend. So as the agency continues to grow, they also, as the business continues to grow, so the agency also continues to grow. Another way is you can charge a flat rate of percentage. For example, you can say, okay, because you're starting your business, I can charge you maybe 30%. Okay. So for example, for this one, let's say you are charging 30% of this 3 point something million. All right. So 30% of, I think Google is smart now. We can say 30% of this. So you see, it's like 1 point something million that I can charge basically if I'm running this one on based on 30%. But I'm just telling you the potentials of Facebook ads and how it can help your business. Okay. So now let's go further. So the other, as you can see, I have several ad accounts here, but the one I want to use is a Naira account. So recently, um, we have a campaign that we want to run. So the campaign is the Oratory Olympics. Excuse me. So Oratory Olympics is, at the moment, it doesn't have any pixel. Now, one of the ways for you to know if a website has a pixel is if you need to install what we call the Facebook Pixel Helper. All right. So it's a Chrome extension. Can you see it? This is a Meta Pixel Helper. So you can see here, if you click on it, if it comes here, all right, in your own case, if you have not installed it on your Chrome browser, you're going to see something like install Chrome, install to Chrome or something like that. But here, because I've already installed it, you see it says remove from Chrome. So install this Pixel helper, all right, so that anytime you want to find out if a particular website has Pixel, or if your Pixel is working, sorry, so that you'll be able to know. Okay, so in this case now, for example, if you click on here, right, this is the pixel alpha, you see that this one has no pixel, so no pixel font on this page. So let me close it. So if you click here as well, you'll see that no pixel font on oratorylympics.org. But let me open my own personal website, so sholamatthew.com. I just want to show you that it has pixel. Okay, this is just connection issue. Okay, let's see. Right, so you can see here, all right, that this website has a pixel, and you can click here to see um, the pixel, how it is set up, and all of that. So pixel is very important in the sense that it helps you to track your marketing effort. When you are running a Facebook ad and you don't have pixel installed, it's more or less like you are not running adverts, because it's very good if you have a Facebook pixel. The same way, if you are running adverts on Google, Twitter, or now X, if you are running adverts on TikTok, they all have their own pixels, and pixel helps them to be able to track your marketing campaign, and you can use that same pixel to retarget people who have visited your website before. All right, so now I'm going to log into this website. All right, and that is the website that we're going to be installing the pixel on. Now there are different ways to install pixel on a website. Okay, you can use um you can use a plugin. For example, we're going to be using a plugin today on this website, and you can also use Google Tag Manager. So I will not be going into Google Tag Manager today, but I will be showing you the simplest way to install Pixel using a plugin. And the plugin we're going to be using, I'll show you there as well. Okay, so if you come here, and in fact, you can also install it without a plugin. Okay, so you can also install the pixel without a plugin. All right, so I will log into this website now. So it will send me a code, a link, so I'll just copy that link, and then I'll paste it here so that I'll be able to log in again. It's just some extra security, guys. So these are the things that big marketers, do to be able to make a lot of money online. All right, to be able to track their campaigns. So if you know how to do it, you can charge people to do it. You can teach others. You can, improve your own marketing campaign. So where is this website? So okay, let me go further. So now I would now go to, I will go to plugins. Okay. So once I get to plugins, I will just search for, okay. So I will search for, let me search for Pixel. Just search for Pixel here. You'll see a lot of plugins that you can use. So we have Pixel. So this is the one that we want to use. Okay. Pixel your Pixel your site, your smart Pixel. So I'll just click on install now. There are also other ones like Facebook Pixel for whatever, but the one that I want to use is just this one. Click on activate. So once I activate it, you see it's been activated. It gives you also other different tutorials on what you can do. So you can go ahead and learn about those things. All right. So, but the one we want, but I will just show you how I can install it today. Okay. All right. Amazing. So I hope you guys are following already. So if you don't have a website, don't worry. You can always, for example, I created a video recently that we published. I think was yesterday, 2 days ago was Wednesday, on how you can build an e-commerce website in 2024. And I also have other videos on how you can build a website, professional website. So you can go ahead and watch those tutorials on my YouTube channel. But if you have a website, this is something that you need to know. Even if you don't have a website, your client would definitely most likely have a website. So you want to learn how to do this. So I'll just scroll down. Okay. Now, once you've installed it, you just by the side here, you will see pixel your site. So you can click on dashboard. So once you click on the dashboard, you see we have it here. So it says your Meta pixel, formerly Facebook pixel. So you can click to settings. So I'll click to settings, click for settings. So it says enable. So you can enable conversion token, add the token below. But you need to add the token. All right. So you need to get the conversion token. But for this one, for now, let's just say make Meta pixel. So you need to get the pixel ID. If you don't know how to get it, just click on here and they are going to teach you, they're going to give you tutorials on how you can get the pixel ID. Okay. So it's very simple. All right. It's very simple to do. So let's go back to our ad account. So this is it. So this is the ad account that we created for, I've been using this for some time. I first used it to run advert for a particular event for one particular client. But today I want to, configure it to be running advert for, the Oratory Olympics. So what you want to do is you come here, okay, you click on all tools. Once you click on all tools, all right, okay, so you're going to see, let's see what we can have here. So we have event manager, all right, we have business settings. These are some of the things that we can do, but I'm looking for actually where we have like data source or something like that. Okay, so let's go to event manager. So you can click either the event manager here or you can click the event manager here. So let's click on the one here, event manager. So let's see what we have. So it's bringing me to this particular place. So now this is what we have. Okay, but now we can just go to, so once you come to this event manager, okay, come to this data source. All right, click on it, data source. All right, now if you look at this, you'll see that this particular pixel, okay, it says 0 website. All right, even though the pixel has been created, but it's 0 website, so there's no website on it. All right, so what you can do is you can click on add event, all right, and then go to from the pixel add event, from a new website, add this pixel to a new website to start sending event. Yeah, so this is what we are going to use. Okay, so I'll click on this and then you see we have two options: install code manually, check for partner. Okay, now I can click on install code manually, and then if you click on install code manually, it can say go to pixel. So now what we have here, it says you can use this event tool to add standard event and parameters without the need to code. This is the easiest option too. Now it's not giving us the option here. It just says please make sure your pixel have been installed properly. Install event using code. Prefer manual option. I can click on prefer manual option. Okay, now let's cancel that. Now it's not giving us the option to open the settings. So, but what we can do is we can also get the code. Let me go back. So we have the pixel here, pixel code here. So this is it. I'll copy it and then I'll go to pixel your site and then I'll paste it here. Okay, I'll paste it here. So once I paste it there, I will click on save. Where is save? Let's scroll down. So click on save settings. Now, if you're not sure if you have gotten the correct pixel, what you can do is come here again. You can always come and watch, the videos on how to go about it. But that is usually the easiest way to do it. Or go directly following this link. So if I click on it again, you see it's going to take me to that particular event. So you see, it's the same thing. So here you see that it says that we have 0 pixel installed. Okay, I mean 0 website. So I will just refresh it. Let's refresh it again and see what happens, because sometimes it takes a bit of a time before the pixel is installed. Let's look at that again. So let's go back to our website. Now let's open this website in another tab just to see if we have the pixel. Now, can you see, guys, that before now, this one, there was nothing showing as pixel here, right? Can you see? But now we now have pixel, and you can see the pixel ID. Yeah, is the same thing. Okay, so we now have the pixel ID. Okay, but before now, when we click on this website, we didn't see anything here. All right, but right now we can see that it has a pixel. Okay, so it's very simple. All you need to do is come to this place, for example. All right, come to your pixel and then copy this pixel ID and then paste it, in your website where we have, click to for settings. All right, and then paste it there. Is as simple as that. Do you have any question regarding that so far? But you can see that at the moment it's still saying 0 website fund. Don't worry, it's still going to update later on. At the moment, maybe it's just not. So it just says one active integration. All right. So now, once you have your pixel, you can then use it to run your advert. But let me just see if there are any other settings we need to do. Create custom, no. Now you can see that this same, if you go to other website as well that I have, you'll see that we have some. Now this one doesn't even have any active pixel at all. So if you want to add it, you just come here, click on add, and then you can add pixel. Okay, so but we've already had this one, so this is the one we want to use, and we've already added it to our website. Okay, if you click on settings again, you'll be able to see all that information. All right, so these are all the information that we have. But the most important and simplest thing to do here is just for you to come to this place and then click on the pixel and then add it to your website. Please let me know if you have any question. Let me know if you have any question. I will appreciate if you can record the class. My break is over, sir. Going back to work. Thanks for all you do. Okay, that is noted. And Benjamin says, you make this look simple to understand. Kudos. No worries. So it's as simple as that. Okay. Any question before we continue? So after this pixel, now I will show you how you can track each page and all of that. And then we'll run a simple ad. Excuse me. Okay, I'm just looking forward to if there's any question. Okay, so we'll just continue. Okay, following and understanding gradually. Amazing, amazing, amazing. I'm glad that you guys are following and getting to understand this. Okay, so there's something there's something we need to also do. I don't know if I have done it previously, and it is we need to verify our domain, okay, our website. But let me see if it is something that we've done previously. So if not, we'll then do it. So now, if I go to, if I click on this option or this settings, all right, if you click on settings, let's see what we have there. Okay, thank you, thank you, thank you. You're with me. Thank you. Amazing. So if I click on when I click on settings, you can see I am the admin of this account. Okay. If you want to add any other admin, just click on here and then you can, you know, invite someone as an advertiser, admin, or analyst, basically. Just before you add anybody as your admin, make sure that you trust this person, because if you add someone as admin, they have control over every other thing. Okay. Here you can deactivate your account as well. Now, if I go to pages, so no pages font here. Payment method, this is where you add your payment method. All right. Sorry. This is where you add your payment method. So at the moment, like I told you, this is a Naira account. So just what is today's date? 26. So just 3 days ago, I added payment. So in as in Naira account, even without Naira account, you can add payments. Some people are saying that they are having issues with, pay money in some countries. You don't, you're not supposed to have any issue, because you can add money to your account by yourself. I mean, prepaid, or you can add money as postpaid. Although I love postpaid, many people, many advertisers love postpaid, because if they block their Facebook account, they believe that, you know, they will be owing Facebook, not Facebook owing them. For example, if they block this account, my prepaid balance this way, I might not be able to get it again. So, but the easiest way to do it is if you click on, I mean, you can add a payment method, or you can, add money. You can add fund here. So if you click on add fund here, you see, you can pay using PayU. All right. So if you click on next, for example, let's say you want to add 10,000 Naira. Okay. So click on this and go to next. And once you go to next, it will populate the information, and then you can then add prepaid. So you say open Naira payment with MasterCard. So add fund. So this is where you can add fund. If you click on open with Naira, click on continue. All right. So this is where you can add your card. So once you add your card, your Naira card, actually, you'll be able to add that payment. That is the way I was able to add like the 20,000 Naira that you saw earlier on. So I'll close this. Now, what I want to show you basically is that is how to add fund anyway. So just in case you want to add fund to your account, if you don't have a dollar account, don't add payment method, just go to add fund, add it, and you'll be able to add, account. If you are in the UK, all right, just click on this add payment method. Most UK cards will work. If you have, for example, maybe Lloyds Bank, Revolut card, or anything like that, it should be able to work. Okay. So let's see other things, options. So if you click on these options as well, okay. And what other things can I show you before we start running ad? Because I'm trying to look for where I can verify the domain. Okay. That is if it's not been verified. It's very important that you also verify your domain. So let's go to I think that should be business settings. Okay, let me click on business settings and see what we have there. Okay, it's not here. Um, Facebook can be somehow funny sometimes. La 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 la. Brands and protection is that? Um, add account settings. Okay, let's click on add account settings and see what we have. Okay, it brought us back to here. Um, okay, I am not seeing that option at the moment. Basically, the option I'm looking for is where I can verify our domain, that is the website that we want to use. But sometimes, or is it that it's not needed? Okay, let me check to see. Normally, if I go to brands and safety, okay, let me go to brand and safety. So let's go to brand and safety. Okay, this is brand rights and protection, but it should be brand and safety before now. Okay, brands and safety and so suitability. Okay, let's click on it. Right, so I think it's here. So you see, if I click on done, partner publisher list, just click on done. Cancel these. Now you see here is where we have other things that you can do. It's a brand controls your controls prevent your ads from appearing within or alongside other. Let me just cancel that. So I go to, where is this? Ah, okay. Let's see if we have anything that we can see here. So I'm not saying, is it that Facebook have removed this option? Okay, let's go to brand rights. What is happening? Don't worry, guys. We are here together. We are gonna get it. We are gonna get it. Don't be. We're gonna get it. Yeah, I think I've seen where that might have been. So the way to do it, Ria, is if we go to, let's go to, oh, this is Christiana Titular Foundation. So let's go to that business. This is the business, Shola Matthew business. So I'll click on it. All right. Then I would click on this settings again. Let's see what we have there. Right. So you see, when I click on the settings, it brought us here, right? Now, this is where we are going to, I think if you search for domain here, you should be able to see the domain. So I have full control, and then I will go to brand and safety. Now, you see, that brand and safety was not showing the option that we needed earlier on. All right. So what you need to do is just come to brand and safety and sustainable under the business settings. Okay. So if I click on that, if I come to domains, and then you see that we have some domains here. For example, discovertaraba.com and the billionaire John. In fact, this one I should have removed it because you can remove it from here because we no longer, use that domain. All right. So as you can see, these are some of the few domains that I have verified on this business. So what I can do here right now is click on add, okay, and then go to request access to a domain or create a new domain. You need a new domain for your business. Here it says your business needs to use the asset on behalf of another business. That is if you are, maybe you are running advert for another business, you can request access to that domain. But here I have access to the domain, so I will click on create new domain. So I'm going to put the domain here. So this is the domain, this oratorylympics.org. So I'll come back to the website and then I'll paste it here. So they said, now, please always read the instruction. They say you can verify the root domain is e.g. example.com, not a subdomain. All right. So subdomain is maybe store.example. Once you verify the root domain, every other domain on that website will be verified. And they said do not add HTTP or HTTPS at the beginning. So I'm just going to paste this, as you can see, oratorylympics.org, and then click on add. All right. Now, once you click on add, they are telling you that you should add this code to the header of your website. Now, you can add the code, you can upload an HTML file to your root directly, or you can update your DNS text record. But I prefer to add this code because it's very easy to be able to add the code. Okay. Now, so you click on this, copy this code, copy this one. So this one is say copy this code, paste the meta tag into the head section of the website homepage. All right. After you've published the home page, confirm that the meta is visible at this, and then click on verify domain. Now, when this is very simple. So there are some, this particular theme that I'm using, if you're using WordPress, it even makes it easier for you. But even if you're not using WordPress, for example, I have verified domains on Wix as well. So if you are using WordPress, you can come here to themes, or I mean to plugins. Okay. And then once you go to plugin, click on add new. Now this is, I'm not going to use this method. I will show you because the theme that I have, Divi, makes it easier for me to be able to do it. But I just want to show you, just in case you are using another, just in case you are using another, what is it called now? Another theme. Okay. So I will go to so I will just search for, maybe head. Let's just search for head. Head. So, but it's basically code. Okay. So here is it, head and footer code. If you install this plugin, okay, it's going to give you the opportunity to be able to add head and footer code. This is another one. This one has 2 million active subscribers. You can see all of them is 5-star. So I'll prefer you install this one then. So it will give you opportunity to be able to add the code. All right. But the one that I want to use at the moment is called Divi. So I'll come to Divi. By the way, if you don't have Divi, you can check the description of this video. I'll most likely add a Divi link on how you can get Divi. They have lifetime access. I bought Divi, I think 2017, and I've been enjoying it. I use it to build unlimited website. That is one thing I really love about Divi. Okay. Okay. So let's continue, guys. Right. So I'm just checking to ensure that this thing is still working from my end. All right. So the next thing we want to do, right, is, remember we said we want to install where were we? We want to install that code that Facebook gave us to verify our website. Basically, they want to verify that you are the owner of the website. Okay. So I'll go to, so when I click on Divi, this ones, you can just cancel everything here so that it doesn't keep disturbing us. Okay. Aha, so this is Divi. So I'll go to theme options under Divi. That is if you are using Divi. Okay. And then I will go to then I'll go to, okay, let's see. If I scroll down, these are custom codes. But if I go down, if I go to integration, this is integration. Okay. So once you click on integration, you see we have, where can you see this? It says add code to the head of your blog. Okay. Here, add code to the body, add code to the top of your post, add code. So the one that I want to add is head of your blog. Now that blog necessarily, it just means website. So I'll click here and then I'll just paste it here. Okay. So this is the meta tag that we need to add. Okay. Once you have it here, then you can click on save, all right, or you can click on the save that we have here, save. Okay, I think there should be a way by which you can also verify your domain using Pixel My Site, I think, but I'm not quite sure about that. Let me go to the settings. Yeah, you see, so you can also paste your code here. So it's not the code itself that you are going to paste. So instead of the code, let me just show you something. If you are going to verify it using Pixel Your Site, so for people who have websites, so you just need to copy, I believe it is this code, okay, this particular code, all right, and then you now paste it in um in this Pixel Your Site, okay. You paste it here. So once you paste it there, it will just verify your website. But you remember we've already pasted it in DV. So I'm just showing you different options so that when you want to do your own, you can choose any of the options. So I think to make it easier for many people, just use this Pixel Your Site. It seems like it's made everything easier for you already. But you need to first, paste it and then copy this code alone and then put it there. So the next thing we want to do is remember we've pasted it and we've saved it. We'll come back to this, our domain, and we'll click on verify. Let's see if it will verify it. Wow, can you see, guys? It says oratorylolympics.org is verified. So click on done. Now that is all you need to be able to the pixel that you want to set up. Okay, it's as easy as that. Super easy. Okay, it's as easy as that. All right, guys, give me 1 minute. Let me quickly put water inside this. All right, thank you. So I'm back. So we have verified the domain. That is how to verify your domain. All right. So first thing, add your pixel. Second thing, verify your domain. Okay, it's very important. If we search for why do I need to verify my domain? Why do I need to verify my domain on Facebook? So you see, so they have reasons why you need to verify your domain. So if we go here, it says businesses can claim ownership of their domains without editing open graph markup tags on their website, blah, blah, blah. So here you see, it said domain verification allows you to manage editing permissions over your links and content in order to prevent misuse of your domain. This includes both organic and paid content. Managing your ad link editing permission also helps ensure only trusted employee and partners represent your brand. Can you see it? It's very important that you have your domain so that nobody can just go and be, using your website to be spoofing other people or to be doing other things that are not necessary. So that is why it is important you verify your domain. So that being said, let's go back to advertising. All right. So here is where you can also add people to your ad account if you want to add people. And we've already done the pixel already. So so this one is no longer there. So data set is what they now use. All right. So So this is where you can assign, your pixel to people. All right. If you have any pixel that you want to assign to people, you can, assign your pixel to people from here as well. All right, but let's go back to what we are doing. So if you click here, all right, click this hamburger icon and go to Ad Manager. So we can go back to running our advert. Now, let's say we want to run advert. So you have to go to this particular ad account. So go to your ad account. If you only have one ad account, this is the only thing that will just be showing. You don't need to be selecting, up and down. So now if you want to run advert, let's see if our pixel is already firing. So let's go to Event Manager again. Right. So if you go to data source, can you see? Because we've verified our website, I think that is the reason it's now shows here. You see one website now. So, and page view is what we have. If you come here, you can, add different things, like different options. Add this pixel to a new website to start sending event. We've already done that. Add pixel using. So if you click here, okay, there's something we call the event tool for so instead of you to use other, for example, especially for simple pages, okay, for example, let's say that this page win up to 100,000 naira. By the way, guys, if you are watching and you want to join this challenge, this is something that you want to do. You can win up to, if this is open to people in Nigeria, I know people abroad are watching, but if you are in Nigeria, then this is an opportunity for you to win up to 100,000 naira first prize. Okay. 100,000 naira fourth prize, second prize 50,000, third prize 30,000. It's just record yourself, talking about should Nigeria adopt a 6 year. So with the background, everything is there. So please, yeah. So let's say that this page, you want to make this page, you want to track this page as maybe add to cart or view content or anything. Okay, so you can just come to this pixel. So if you come to this place, click on add and then go to add from the pixel, add event using pixel code or event setup tool. If you click on event setup tool and you click on open event setup tool, what you need to do is paste the website link. All right. So I could say oratory olympics.org, okay, slash online dash entry. So that's it. I will just click on open. Now, Facebook is going to now give you opportunity. If you want to track a button or you want to track, guys, this thing is amazing. You want to track a button or you want to track the page. So let's say you want to track this page, okay? Let's say you want to track this URL, okay? You want to make this URL, track this URL. So this is the URL. So you want to make this URL, add to cart, initiate checkout, lead, or you want to say, okay, whenever anybody comes to this page, you believe that maybe this page is maybe they view content or they've submitted application or they've contacted you or they've completed registration and so on and so forth. Okay, so this is what you want to do. Okay, now if you want to track this page, let's say you don't want to track the page, you want to track the button. So if there's any button here, so we have a button here, this submit button. Okay, so we want to say that anytime somebody comes to this page, fills this form, but it's just that the issue with this thing is that if somebody comes to this page and clicks the form and does not submit it, okay, and that is going to be counted, but it doesn't make sense. So, but let's say you want to track a button. So let's say someone track new button. So you see, it will show you the different things that might be trackable. So if you scroll down, so let's say you want to track this button. If you click on it, so this button has been highlighted. Can you see? So if you select this event to say, once somebody clicks on this button, that means that the person has completed registration, or maybe the person has submitted contact form. So I think they are, yeah, contact. Maybe somebody has contacted you. All right. Guys, I hope you are learning something here. This is massive. This is not something that small guys will be playing on. This is like the real deal when it comes to Facebook ads. Okay. And that's why I want to take time to show you before I go to running the advert. Okay. So you can say this one is complete registration. If you click on confirm now, okay, it means that anytime somebody clicks on this button, all right, that means the person, it will be registered as, say, the person has completed registration. Let's test it. So if you click on confirm, so you can also add another rule. So this page, you can also track both the button, and then you can also track the page. So let's say this page is also completed. No, let's just say this page is view content. All right, view content. All right, so it says use this price and currency to measure and improve your return on an investment. So you can determine that maybe the price, especially if you are selling something, of the page, you can add a value to it, choose a value, so you can add a value. But at the moment we don't have any value, so we just leave it the way it is. So this one is, let's say, view content. Let's click on confirm. So you see we have two events now on this page. We have the button, and then we have the view content. Okay, so once you are done, just click on finish setup and then click on finish. So they are asking you, was this event too helpful? Just click and submit. Now let's go and view the page. Okay, let's go and view the pages. So let's click on home page first. Let's assume that you click on home page and then somebody clicks on learn more. Okay, and then there are also other things that you can do there. Now let's say I now click on win up to 100K. Okay, so you see, this is view content that we have done now. Okay, view content. Now let's go and check our event and refresh it. So you see, look, what I want you to see is here. If you look at here, you see page view active 1, okay, in the last 24 minutes. Then view content 0, okay, contact 0, purchase 0. So let's just refresh it now and see what happens. Jaira. Can you see, guys? So you see page view, it's now showing as 2, but the completed registration has not been shown yet. View content has also not been shown yet. So maybe it's taking, sometimes it takes a bit of a time before it populates. All right, so you can see here we have page, because the page view, any page you visit on the website, because you have a tracking event on the website, is going to be page view. So that is 2 now. If somebody can, maybe somebody, if you have a laptop, maybe another computer with you or another phone with you, you can go ahead and click on the page and view the page, and you see what I'm talking about. So let me just open another Chrome incognito and see if we do that. Now you might not see what I'm doing. I'm just opening another incognito. So let me refresh it here and see again. So I visited with an incognito tab. Okay, so like I said, sometimes it takes time before it shows. Okay, so let's go and click on that link again now. Let's see what happens. So if you come here and then you click on this submit button, and you see it says you have to fill this information. Let's go back and refresh it. Hopefully that will not count as that somebody has submitted or the button. So yeah, so it's not working that way. So let's go back. And let's say I fill my information here. So I don't want to fill my information. Yeah, I can do that. Let me just fill this information. Let's say they ask how old am I? 30, is it 34? And then I click on male. location, let's say Ekiti, and then this one is already on yes. So I'll scroll up and see if it's correct. I'll click on submit. So once I submitted, you see it came to this particular page. This is the page that we want to track as submitted. Okay, so let's go back to our Facebook pixel and let's refresh. Let's see what happens there. Right, so these things have not yet been tracking. So now let's now use another method. Okay, although like I said, it takes time to show, but let's use another method. So here, if you go to this pixel your site, you can also do the settings there. So if you go to event, all right, by the way, we also have what we call advanced tracking, but this is something that we possibly gonna do later. So but if you go to events, okay, and then you see they say, I hope this is not pro version. Yeah, so if you go to events, go to add event. So that page, okay, this particular page where we say entry page, win up to 100,000. So that is our entry page. So we come here, event. So I can call this view content. And then fire event when page visits. Okay. So this one, leave it the way it is. Page URL contains, or page URL matches, or page URL so contains. Okay, let's leave it as contains. So I'll just say slash. So this is going to be maybe like slash online entry blah blah blah. Okay, so anytime somebody comes to online entry, this page, so we can say enable on Facebook, so we'll leave it as view content. All right, that means that the person has viewed content. Okay, so I can just click on save. So that means that anytime somebody comes to that particular page, it means that the person has viewed content. Now I can add another event. Let's add another event. Go back to, so this is it. Go back to this. So completed registration. Now that is, we're now going to do completed registration. If somebody visits this join page and the page contains this, so if the page contains this, all right, we'll say the person has, completed registration. So I'll come here and say complete registration. All right, so I'll just click on save. So now let's do it again. So I'll close this. So I will just refresh this. Let's just refresh it. I hope you guys are learning something today. Okay, so I have refreshed that. So let's say I come down and then assuming I fill this form, and then I go to the, you are in page. So let's see if that would have been fired. If we go to our Facebook and then refresh it again, let's see what happens there. Now, this page, you see this page view, I think it's taking time. It's taking time. So maybe we can just wait for about 24 hours to see if it will work. But at the moment, you see the page view is increasing, but this event has not yet increased. So we'll probably, because it's saying waiting for first event. Okay. So let's see if they would be added with time. Okay. So let's hope that it will be added with time, because I'm sure that we've done the right thing. Um, So guys, do you have any questions so far? If you have any question, I would like to take your questions now so that before I go to running Facebook ads. We spent like 1 hour here already just on this adding of event, okay, which is worth it because this is a class, this is a master class on its own. Just adding Facebook pixel and making sure it works is a master class on its own. So now let's say that you want to run advert, okay. Let's see if there's any diagnostic issue. No diagnostic. All right. Okay. So let's say you want to run advert, okay. So if you go to ad manager, that is where you now run advert now. Ad manager. So we have some advert that we've started running previously, okay. So I will just I hope I could duplicate this, but I want to run the advert from scratch so that you guys can see how advertisements work. So I'll click on create ad, and then what I want to do is I want to do lead generation. Okay, I want to do traffic, so I can also do leads. All right, so I can also do lead, I can do traffic, but let's do lead generation for now. So I'll click on continue. Instead of using recommended settings, I will use manual leads campaign. Click on continue again. All right, so now we can, this particular, you see this event, we can make this completed registration, we can make it leads. Okay, let's edit this one. You know, okay, let's say completed registration. It might be, so let's leave it as completed registration. Then we'll now create another one for leads. Okay, so you, because you can track the same page as lead and completed registration. So let's go down. So this one might not be showing because, let me see, it might be that this, so let me leave it the way it is at the moment. Contains, just testing it. So let's create another one. So we'll call this one lead. So leads. Then page contains what's the page again? You are in. Okay, so this one will make it enable on Facebook again. Change this one to lead. All right, and then you can also enable on, you know, Google, but we are not doing Google today. So we've saved it. If you refresh this page again, let's see. So you see, we have two pixels now here. We have lead and what? Page view. Wow. So let's see if that will work. Well, we have lead and Facebook. So if we go back to our pixel, oh, we'll check that later, okay? Or let's just quickly do that. So if we go back to data source, event manager, and then go to data source again and scroll down. Okay, so these things have not yet started firing. Okay, so hopefully they will start firing as soon as possible. Let me just check to see that everything has been set up properly. Okay, this is the conversion API that these guys were asking us earlier. Um, okay, I will do this later. This is something that we can always do later. So I think everything is good. Okay. I think everything is good. We have, but lead is not yet showing here. So hopefully it will show later on. Manage integration. Okay. Okay. So now let's go to our ad campaign. Let's go to ad manager. Go back to ad manager. So we want to run advert now. Okay. So this one, that's the advert. Let me just delete this one so that we start from beginning. I love to start it from beginning. So let's go to create ad, go to leads, and then go to next. Click on manual leads. This one is very simple. So I can call this the OO. So I love to add the OO lead campaign. Okay, so we already have leads campaign, the OO lead campaign. So I love to add the date. Today's date is 26th of July 2024. So I'll copy this because I'll be pasting them and the other ones. So now somebody asked me in one of my videos yesterday that I didn't talk about that. I didn't tell them if to click on anything here. So basically here you'll see that it says credit, employment, housing, social issues like such as economy or civic or social rights, elections or political vigors or campaigns. Okay. So now special category means that if none of the above apply to your ad, you may need not to select a special category. If you are unsure, you can get help declaring categories. Okay. So social category, for example, this ad is though is a debate competition, but it's somehow related to these social issues, even though it's not directly related to it. But it says social issues such as economy or civil rights, elections or political vigors. So these are the things that are related to social issues. So that is if you are doing social issues. So I can select this right now and leave it the way it is. So country, Nigeria. So I can, yeah. So I'll leave it as social because sometimes there was an ad that I ran and they were telling me that they could not run the ad because it seems to be related to social issues. I mean, to one of these special ad category, but it's not. Okay, because it's a debate competition, not that we are running advert for a politician. All right, but because it's similar to social issues as well. So I'll just leave it the way it is. So which country am I? I'll leave it as Nigeria. Which page? So this is where you select your page. In this case, I'll click on Oratory Olympics. All right. So it says no pages. I'll click on link page. Okay. So because it says no pages attached to this, so we can just, it says link page. So I'll click on authorize, run ads about social issues. So I'll click on authorize, authorize Instagram as well. So it says, is this right Instagram account for the page? I'll say, so I just said that the username we wanted was not available. So I will click on submit. Okay. Oh, confirm your identity. Yeah, it's the same. So now you see, it's social issues stuff has a lot of issues as well. All right, but we can decide not to use social issue for now. So because now they want us to confirm the page, confirm identity, blah blah blah. you know, it's crazy. So now, let me see if I'll be able to uncheck this social issue. Ah, uncheck it. So I will uncheck it. So I'll leave it the way it is. Now, because if it's a social issue, okay, so you need to confirm a lot of things. All right. You need to page and disclaimers. You need to link your page. Okay. For example, I would say this is Oratory Olympics. Where is Oratory Olympics again? Yeah. So you can link the page. Um, and continue the way it is. But for now, I will just leave it as not social issue and then uncheck it so that I can continue to run this ad so that you see how to run ad. Okay, that is if you have not run ad before. I will click on next. Then I would say this one. Remember, we're saying the OO. So that OO means it is Oratory Olympics. Now, what we want is we want to be able to get the leads from our website. So I'll click on website. So you can see it says 3.3 to 9.5 people. That's when we're going to reach. Maximize conversion. Yes, always leave it as maximize conversion, except if you want to maximize page view so that people will be viewing the page, but maximize conversion. Pixel. Now that is the pixel we just created, DOHP. All right. You can change the name of the pixel if you want. What we want to track is leads. All right. Now, because we don't have any leads previously, so it's saying that you may not be optimized for conversion because we haven't received any activity from. So, but just leave it the way it is. Cost per result, leave it the way it is. How much you want to make your daily budget? So this is about 3,000 something. You feel like you can make it, let's say 4,000 or 2,000. If you put 1,000, you can also use it, but it says the minimum budget you can use, because dollar rates is is increasing. So before now, you can use like 500 self to run advert when dollar was like less than 500. But this day now, you have to use at least 1,569, which is equivalent of dollars. So I'll just make it 2,000 for this campaign per day. Well, we're going to be spending 2,000 naira per day. You said your maximum daily spend is going to be this, and weekly spend is going to be 14,000. So I'll just click on continue, and then here you can set when you want your advert to end. But usually I don't usually like, except if the campaign is for a certain period of time, which this is also as well, because we the entry is going to be lasting till September, I think September 30th. So you can, for example, add September 30th here, okay, where you want your advert to stop, okay. But you can decide to also click on check it so that when it is September 30th, you can decide to pause it or not. But it's always good to also add it if maybe you forget. For example, if your campaign is for 1 week or thereabout, okay. So I would then, the location is Nigeria. Now, if you want your ads to be scheduled, you can schedule it here, but this one is, you are not able to do it at this moment, okay? So click on Nigeria is where we want to run the advert in. Okay, so if you want to choose United Kingdom, just click here, select United Kingdom. All right, United Kingdom. Okay, so let's cancel this, for example. Let's search for UK. So it's not bringing you United Kingdom. Why? Set criteria where ads will be delivered. Okay, you can select it by this region. Europe, United Kingdom should be in Europe, right? But I think they left Europe. So, but yeah, so this is it. United Kingdom. You can select as many countries as you want. Normally, if I type it there, it's supposed to show, but I don't know why it's not showing. So I'll cancel that and then select Nigeria. Right, you see that Nigeria is showing. So Nigeria, the whole of the country and region. Now, what you want to do next is leave this as it is. Advantage audience is fantastic. All right, but you can suggest to the advantage audience as well. For example, you want your audience to be just 18 to 35, because 35 is the maximum age that we want. All right, but sometimes you can run advert for more than that, because you believe that maybe people will see it might encourage their children to like do it and on all of that. So but let's leave it at this 18 to 35. Leave it the way it is, and then select next. But if you want to do all the targetings, you can do that there. So let's click on select next. Now here I'll say the OO again, and then put the date. Now, this is the page and this is the Instagram page. So if you want your ad to, to run both on Instagram and Facebook, this is where we did it. All right. This place, you see where we have placement. If you want to, if you don't want your advert to run on other platform, maybe you just want it to run on a few platform, you can, instead of this advantage plus placement, you can click on edit. So you can use manual placement. So this manual placement means that if you want your advert to run only on Instagram, for example, you can just uncheck all of these things. So your advert is going to run only on Instagram. Okay. And if you want your advert to run only on Facebook, you can uncheck this and make it only on Facebook. And if you want your advert to run only on audience network, you can also make it. But we want to do advantage plus. So advantage plus means that Facebook is going to look for the best place, that your advert is going to work, and then share it there. And I suggest that one. Okay. So click on next. And then remember our Instagram. Yeah. Connect the Instagram. Now you see that this thing is showing like add error. That is because we've not completed every necessary thing. So we want to use image. All right. Single image. Scroll down. And the website URL that we want people to go to is this 100,000, went up to 100,000. So that is the link that we want people to go to. I'll copy that and then I'll paste it here. Okay. You can preview the link, and then let's see what other things we need to do before we go down. Right. So we just scroll down. That is the link. And then here you want to use, if you want, you can upload a media or picture or video. So I'll click on video. And then the video I want to use is the video that we already have on the page. So I'll click on this. All right. I will click on next. So you can click video. So that is the video. I want to be sure that it is the video. Yeah. So that is the video that we want to use. I'll click on next. And then here, they are saying that normally, if you want to create videos, it's good for you to, create videos for each platform. For example, now this is the video that is going to appear on story, but this is the way it's going to appear on story. It doesn't make sense. And this one too, one by one. You can create a video specifically for this platform, one by one, and you can create video specifically for this. Okay. But in this case, what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave it the way it is for now. So I'll just click on next. That is something else that you need to learn. So turn off, don't optimize. So I'll just click on okay. Now, if you want, you can also, optimize. So let's leave it as optimize. Next, next, next. All right. Now, the next thing you want to do, okay, is you want to now, instead of this video to be showing this thumbnail is the first thing that people will see before they click the ad. I can come here and click on edit group. I'll click on thumbnail. That is how to edit and give it a special or manual thumbnail. So I'll make it something that, is going to be catchy. All right. So if you want, you can even, if you want, you can upload a thumbnail of yourself. So for example, let's say you want to upload a thumbnail. I can upload a thumbnail of myself. All right. Maybe I can upload it from my laptop, but let's just leave it the way it is at the moment. So I will leave it as this and then click on save. And then here, thumbnail, manual, leave this one as this. Thumbnail, I would have preferred another thumbnail, but I don't want to waste your time. Leave this one as this. So now this is the primary text. What do you want to write about? Now you can ask AI to help you to write it and all of that. But I'm just gonna, you know, leave it. Let me see. I think I had one particular one that I use. So I just want to copy and paste. I don't want to waste your time. Okay. Um, okay, this is Olympic Olympics. I think we have some. So this on the ad we were running and people were seeing the ad. So I'll just copy this. So I'll copy this and paste it here. This is the primary text. Okay. So the first place says join. Okay. So once you've done that, okay, that's the primary text. Like I said, you can use AI to write it. In fact, even Meta has, suggestion for you. So I could just use this. All right. So that's the headline. Okay. The headline is very important as well. Error, component failed to load. Something went wrong. What is happening? Okay. Scroll up. There's something wrong here. So instead of this instant form, what you want to do is click on none. So that is why this thing has not been loaded. So you will see, as you are creating the ad, you'll be seeing, the way it's going to look here. All right. So now, scroll up. So the next thing we want to do is, okay, so this component, there's something that's supposed to be showing here that is not showing. And if I refresh it now, I hope it doesn't tell us to start from beginning. Okay, so we are still there. So I've refreshed it. Scroll down. Let me see. Yeah, so this is none because we don't want anything other than what we have. Right, so this thing is still not loading. Okay, there's an error there. So you see it says this social issues again is coming up. So they are trying to, because Meta is detecting to think it is social issues. So I will just click on, I'll remove these governors and all of that. So let's remove it so that they don't think it's social. So we just want to, because I want to just use it as example for you guys. Right. Next thing we want to do is to scroll up. Now this thing is still not showing. So that is a very, very big challenge for us at the moment. The the best thing we can do now is to create another ad because it's not giving us the option that we need there. Um, So you see, it's still talking about these social issues. Authorization, your ad account has not been authorized to run advert about social issues. To begin authorization, please visit your page settings and select social issues. So well, I think we might just have to leave it the way it is right now. Maybe you can just watch another of my video about social issue. So this thing has come up now. So let's see if we can. So let's just put this headline as start. Um, enter the debate. Enter the debate now. All right. You haven't authorized your ad to run social issues, blah, blah, blah. So this is the way the advert is going to look like. Okay. So this is, they are still talking about that social issues. Okay. So, but let's assume that you are done with the advert. Okay. You can click this one. You can make it whatever you want to make it. Maybe sign up. Okay. Or apply now. I think we can use apply now. Okay. So you'll be seeing the preview here, but because it's just with kind of this thing is somehow related to social issues, that is why um, this advert is not, working at this moment. Okay, but once you are done, you can just click on publish. But you can come here. Let's see what we have. You haven't been authorized to run adverts about social issues. Authorization needed. Blah blah blah. Stuffs like that. Um, Imagine that we've finished everything. We just click on publish. Okay, and then your advert will be published. But what will happen is that Facebook will now, kind of review. So you said it hasn't still been published because of the social issues issue. I'm going to work on that later on, but it's because like I said, I don't want to take too much of the time. So once you publish your advert, Facebook will now, let me leave it as draft. Facebook will now, review your advert, and then from there, your advert is going to work. Okay, so you can see that they are talking about social issues. Now, if you look at this one, this advert, it is the same advert that I ran. So they want us to like review. So I requested a review that is not social issues, and then they approve it. So guys, let me know. Do you have any question at the moment? Let me see if there are any questions so far. Dr. Bim says, please, can you share the difference between traffic engagement and lead campaign? What type of campaign does one run for a Facebook page to get followership? Yeah, so if you want to run Facebook page, if you want to run advert to get followers on Facebook, the type of advert you want to run is engagement. Let me show you. So let's delete this advert again. That's something that will, because just social issue problem, I will deal with them. So if you click on create advert, if you go to, so they're having this one here. So you see, if you click on this, they have reach, brand awareness, video. So this one is, if you are a big brand and you have money to spend on awareness, this is something you want to start with. Okay. Maybe you are just introducing a product to market and you want people to know it. Awareness, it's not like to generate sales. Now, because I'm trying to also answer other questions that she asked, she said engagement, leads, campaign. So I will just talk about briefly about the different types of ad. Now, this traffic ad is basically for you. For example, let's say you have a blog or you have a news channel and you want as many people to view the blog so that they can read it. That is just traffic. Okay. Then maybe you want people to visit your Instagram page or WhatsApp and all of that. This traffic ad is good, particularly, for example, if you don't have a website and you want to run adverts to your WhatsApp. I usually encourage this for people who use WhatsApp for marketing. Okay, if you check my channel, I have a detailed tutorial on how, just search for on my channel, search for Shola Matthew. Let me see. I think it's so this is the one we're doing right now. It's on my channel. So this is my channel right now. Create Facebook ad. How to create a Facebook ad in create Facebook ad manager. So if you go to there's one. Yeah, if you just go to this Facebook ads tutorials, you're going to see the different videos. For example, how to target Nigerians abroad, spy your competitions. Oh, I think I need to why your face. I think I need to add that particular video in here, but it's not yet here. But yeah, if you go to my channel, basically you're going to see the different videos on WhatsApp. You're going to see the videos on how to run Facebook ads to your channel. Okay. So that is something that you want to check later on. Okay. Yeah, so you want to check that. You're going to see those videos there. So then if you want to run engagement ad, for example, you ask that how can you get people to can you run Facebook ads to get followers. Now this one is usually where you run engagement, is usually where you run advert to get followers, although they didn't write it here. But yeah, so if you want to get followers, okay, see it here, they say page likes. Okay, then lead is if you are into business. For example, let's say you are into cleaning business, and you are not immediately requesting people to buy something from you, but so that they can contact you and then you can be able to talk to them. And this lead is also good. For example, let's say like this advert that we're running, so that we want people to be able to register. So once they register, they are not paying us anything, but we believe that that is a what? A lead. You understand? Then the app promotion is for people who have app, and for sales is if you want to run like e-commerce, or you want to run a conversion ad so that you are targeting people to be able to buy something. So those are the different types of advert. So let's do that let's do that lead ad again. Let me see if there's any other question. So I hope I've answered you, Dr. Beam. So good afternoon to you. Deborah says, thank you. Question, please, what is the difference between directly running Facebook ads on Ads Manager by choosing the option of inserting website URL as compared to linking pixel ads on WordPress? Now, if you cannot run certain kind of ad without having a pixel installed. So you must have a pixel on your website to run certain kind of ad. For example, if you don't have pixel on your website, the only advert you can run, let's go back, delete this once again. These things will say, I'm just deleting, I'm just deleting, I'm just deleting. Okay, let's go. So for example, if you don't have a website, you can still run awareness ad, you can run a traffic ad, and you can run engagement ads to get page views. But you cannot run conversion ad. Even if you are running engagement ad, this thing you see conversion, because there's no way Facebook will be able to track that conversion has actually happened on your website. For example, if you want to run advert to generate leads, you need to have Facebook Pixel installed or Meta Pixel installed. If you want to run advert for sales, you need, install. You need your Pixel installed. In fact, even for app promotion, sometimes for app events, you see, we have app events. You need to have that, Pixel installed so that you'll be able to, track it. That is the only way by which Facebook can know that certain things that happen on your website. because there's no way for them to know if they don't have that pixel code on your website. Do you understand what I mean now? So I hope I answered that question. So that is the difference. So for example, if you want to run traffic ad, and let's say you've generated a link with link, for example, and you just want to run adverts to your WhatsApp, you can use traffic ad, okay? But you will not be able to measure if people have actually, sent you a message on WhatsApp or not. The only thing that Facebook can measure is, somebody click on the link. That's all they can measure. So that's the only thing. All right, Dr. Bim. Okay, you're welcome. So let me just run that advert again. Hopefully this time around, because I know, because they're saying it's social issues, that's why they are not giving us. But I've run the same advert. Okay, what I can just do here is, for example, I can just enable this advert. Let me enable one of the advert traffic. This one we ran a traffic advert yesterday. So if I click on, so you see that it's now active. Can you see? That is one of the beauty of not putting a set date on your advert, because at any time there's some advert that I started in 2020, I think 2022, in one of my accounts, and recently I just started the advert again, because this 2023, I think it's 2023, because the reason is this: people will have commented under your advert, and by the time you are running the advert again, you can pause and start anytime. That is why I don't usually like to add ending date. But if the ad is for a specific period of time, please add an ending date. For example, you want to run an advert about Valentine's Day, and you've already added in your image the date, so you need to stop it. For example, like this advert, the video contains a date. We say September 2024. So we can add an end date to that particular advert. Now, so I've started this advert again, and it has started running. So let's now run another advert again. Let's say engagement, lead generation ad again. All right. Or guys, which advert do you want us to run? Let me see in the comments. Do you want us to run traffic, engagement, or leads? Because I can quickly do one now, and then we'll just run the advert. Okay, I have a quick question. Someone says, Dr. Beam says, can one edit an ad while it is still running? Yes, you can edit the ad while that is the beauty of digital marketing. You see, in traditional marketing, if you created a flyer, for example, and you distribute it across the world, and then you now find out that we're supposed to add phone number, we didn't add phone number, that is a waste of money. All right, maybe there's no way for people to contact you. That is a waste of money. That is traditional marketing. Once it has gone out, no way to edit it. Okay, but digital marketing, let's say you started running advert today, and you now realize that, we're supposed to add a phone number on the advert. You can immediately stop the advert, edit it, and run it again. You understand? So that is the beauty of digital marketing. You can pause at any time, you can edit at any time, but there is a problem. Sometimes if your advert starts getting results and you now say you want to edit, especially if the editing is not necessary, all right, please don't edit it, because once you edit it, the advert has already started working, because it takes time for Facebook to gather data to be for your advert to know that, this is the result that you are achieving. So if your advert is performing very well, don't edit it. Instead of editing it, duplicate the ad, all right, and then add what you want to add to it. And once you see that the new ad is working very well, you can then pause the other one, edit it, and then run it again. But if the advert is already working very well, for example, you are running a sales advert and it's giving you massive results, don't edit it. Okay, all right, don't edit it. Okay, so no problem. Let's quickly run another ad. So I will just run this again. Let's see if, because that social issue is something that I will need to tackle later on. It's not something I can do on live call. So I'll go to manual again. So this is the last time I'm going to run the ad. So I will name this the OO. Yeah, so it's giving me the option to add them. Um, so I'll just put it as lead campaign. I want it to be different name. So this is where they are asking me to choose the special category. So I will just leave it there. Now, what I'm going to do is that by the time I'm writing the copy, I will not add anything that has to do with governorship. Those things are the ones that can trigger, this special category and see if it will work. Okay. So go scroll down and then go to next and then go to website. So I'll just choose this as the OO. So 26th of what is today's July 2024. Let me just copy it again so that I will not need to be typing it. Maximize. Remember, next, choose the event. Can you see we have the active? These are the active events that I've installed on the Pixel. Okay, so I can just select this lead, and then the next thing I want to do is, let's say 2000 again. It seems the ad are cheaper in Naira sometimes. So remember, set dates. You can leave it the way it is. I'll just leave it the way it is. You can even schedule your ad to start running maybe at a later date. For example, you want it to start tomorrow. Sometimes if you want if you want to start a campaign, let's say next month, sometimes it's good that you run the ad earlier and schedule the date so that if Facebook will not approve it, you quickly know and know what to do. Not like trying to run adverts immediately. But it's good. Sometimes they will approve it, but if you have issues, you can easily edit. So you can schedule your budgeting as well. Maybe certain days work better for you. You can do that. But for now, I'll just leave it the way it is. Remember, we are targeting Nigerians, and then here we want to suggest 18 to say 35. All right. And or gender. You can also include things that people match, stuff like that. And then remember, if you want to run your advert on just Instagram or Facebook, this is where you come and edit it. But for this one, I want it to run across boards. Come to next. And then this one, I'll put the OO again. And then this one, I'll put the date. Right. So I want it to run both on Facebook and Instagram. And then I'll come here, choose which video I want to use. And then this page, I'll come back to this website, copy the link, paste it there. All right. There's something we call site link. All right. Now, Facebook advert is gradually turning to advert that is similar to Google Ads. Before now, they did not add site link. Before now, there isn't anything like maybe call or WhatsApp line, but now they now have things like that. So I'm just going to put this as none. So just be looking at this place. Can you see the ad preview is showing? Now, the reason this image is showing is because I've not added any video or anything. Okay. So the next thing I want to do is I will go to add video, click on add video, and then choose this. All right. So now you can also upload the video of your choice. Okay. But the video I want to add now is the video on this page. Okay. So, but if you want to, you can also, bring video from a URL. Okay. But you can also bring video from Instagram. You can view video from the page, which is the one I'm choosing now. Click on, sorry, add video, choose this, click on next, click on this, click on this, click on next, done. Now, the next thing we want to do, remember I said we can always change this. So I'll click on the thumbnail. So I'm repeating these things, okay? Click on save, click on this, thumbnail, manual, save. Click on this, thumbnail manual. If you want to upload the thumbnail, you can just come to let's say you want to upload it, you can upload it from here, Oratory Olympics. I have some, I think there might be some thumbnail. So this is another thumbnail, one up to 1 million to be one. So in case you want to add a special, yeah, this is something again. So I can come here now, upload this. So I'm going to show you the different options so that you know what to do. So I'll click on select. Can you see? So this thumbnail is cool. I think I love this thumbnail. So I would go back to, let me just save this. So I'll just use the thumbnail across broad. Okay, can you see? Manual upload. Yeah, I can just use this. Save it. And then the next one, come here. Thumbnail. Upload. Use this again. So yeah, I love this. Okay, can you see? This is massively amazing. So this thumbnail, they will update. It's not just going to be this image that is going to show, but the thumbnail. All right, so the next thing I want to do is I will just come here and say so now this is where we now use the advert so that there will not be anything that has to do with you know, social issues. So I'll just say win up to in this Oratory Olympics online debate competition. Get all the details by clicking on the link below. So I can, add something. So put the link there. The terms and condition applies. Right. Now, because it's a competition, sometimes Facebook doesn't really like people to run competition ads. So you have to put certain disclaimers and all of that. Now, this is as simple as it can be. The main thing I want people to do here is just to click on the link. All right. So let's scroll down. Now you can see that it's not asking me for social issues because the governor and everything there is no longer there. So so they are suggesting these ones. Okay. So I'll just click on, I'll just say enter to win today. Or I could just say apply. No, let's not say apply. So enter to win today. All right. So you look at what is here, guys. Can you see everything is changing? Right. So that is why this headline is very good that you have it here. If I don't add that headline now, if I remove it, it will use the headline of the website, which doesn't make sense. Join Oratory Olympics online debate competition is good, but I want it to change. So enter to win today. Right. So I can even put something like a cup. Right. You can put it there. So we have, let's see. Yep, it's there. So the next thing we want to do is instead of saying learn more, I could click on apply. But because I said, get all the details in that, so I think learn more is good. So we could just leave it as learn more. Can you see, guys, that now we can publish our ad without any error? So because it's no longer social issues at the moment. So once you are satisfied with everything that you need to do here, just click on publish. So you see that our advert is quite better. I mean, faster now and publishable because we didn't add anything that keywords that has to do with governors or anything. So now the advert is now being reviewed. Okay. So if I click on back, so you see it says processing. All right. So processing. And what did I cancel? Okay, this advert is active, but it seems like the advert itself is not active. So if I click on this, click on enter. So you see this advert say campaign off, zero ad. So, but I think the advert should be active. It should be active, except if I've deleted it. But right, so sometimes you'll see that it says here no ads. Okay, especially if you just created your ad, don't worry about it. What is going to happen is that it takes time sometimes for them to look into the ad. Okay, try the new traffic present. No, thanks you. So sometimes after this no ad, you see later it will say review, it's in review, and then it will just continue. So just leave it the way it is. And you can also check your advert using um your ad manager. So this is the ad manager. I can see that the advert is active. Let me just be sure. Yes, it's active. So this one is also active. Okay. So yeah, that is where we're going to stop today. I think if you have any more questions, this is the time for you to ask your questions. Okay. Let me just show you what I say. So if you, yeah, oh, this thing is not really okay, but you can see the advert is actually running now. So let me maybe except if I possibly, share my, can I share my phone screen? I'm not sure. I think I can. Um, okay, guys. So any question? Any question? Any question? Let me see if I'll be able to share my phone screen. Let me just click on it. Do you know you can also join as a guest, right? You can also join as a guest. So I want to join using my phone. Let me see if I will be able to Safari. Any question? All right. So I just joined using my second. Can I share my screen? Mm, you see? So I can't share my screen at the moment. I can't share my phone screen. I wish I could so that you can see my. Let me see if I'll be able to enable this to share screen. Hmm. Maybe because I'm not using a pro version. Or let me stop sharing my own screen and see. It is beautiful. So that's great. Okay, so I can't share my screen, so I will just um leave it the way it is at the moment. All right. So any question, guys? So it seems like there's no more question. So thank you so much, guys, for joining the live class today. Let me refresh this and see if the advert is in review phase. Right. They said not delivering. Okay. So we have error there. So that error might actually also be social issue. Okay. Because sometimes they might look at it and say rejected. Can you see? This ad doesn't comply with our. Now, I know why this ad might be rejected. The reason is that that debate does not specifically tell people what they are debating about. It just says that, click to learn more. Okay, so that might be one of the major reasons that the debate, that is not, that is rejected. So if I want to do it again, I would just edit. So you could just come here. Usually they will tell you why is rejected. Okay, so all you need to do is just edit the ad again. So just click on edit, and then you'll be able to edit the ad. So I'm saying that they have a way of knowing, especially because I've probably installed a pixel. They have a way of knowing, what is happening. So it said this to run ads about social issue again. Now, this is what happened earlier on. And when I saw that they said social issue, I just click on request, but I don't want to click on request review now because I want to do this social issues matter. I want to settle it once and for all. So when I click on request review, and then once I requested the review, I think a person, because they will manually review it. So when they review it, they now allow the advert to start running. And that is the advert that you saw that was running earlier. So, but for this one, I'm going to, because this is it's more like a non-profit. We're going to be discussing a lot of issues. Some of them will be social issues. So I will just, create a disclaimer here. So let's see what they are saying about this. Policy Center, looking for something. Okay, so I'm going to find out more about this, and their policy. They just possibly want me to create a page where it says that, oh, whatever, disclaimer, blah blah blah, and all of that. So I'm going to do that, and then I'll work on it, and I believe that the page should be able to go as normal. Okay, right. So if there are no more questions, I think it is high time that we left. Okay, so let me see other things here. Privacy. Right. So this is where I'm going to add a privacy link to the page. So we already have a privacy policy page. So you guys, we are done with advert. So this is just an extra juice. All right. So I'll just copy here and then put the privacy. Where is it? Where is it? Press the privacy link here. So click on save. Impression. What is impression? These are optional feed in certain countries, such as business may be required to include a statement of ownership. Okay, so right. So that is one thing about privacy and legal. So I've added that. We don't have any page transparency. We don't have any issues so far. The page is currently running advert. Live event. If I want to add live event, I can add it here. So let's see again. So I think I've created the disclaimer, which might be what they are looking for. Okay, let's see. Is it good to run ads social issue? Maybe we can look at this together now. So you can edit your ad or request another review if you think it was incorrectly rejected. You will need to create a disclaimer from a computer. To add social issues from this page, you will need to create a disclaimer from a computer. To get started, have a page admin go to the page settings and select social issues, right? Page settings. All right. Let's go page settings and select social issues. Where is it? Social issues. So they said page admin to go to page settings and select social issues tab. Learn more in the help center. Let's see. Get authorized to run ads about social issues and so on and so forth. United Kingdom. My country is Nigeria. Okay. All advertisers who want to run advert about elections or politics in this country are required to complete authorization process. Our policy requires that any advertiser who wants to create or edit ads targeting this country that references political figures, including get out to vote campaigns, must go through this process, paid for by disclaimers. All right. So basically, it's something that is new. I think it started like a few years ago, whereby before you run any advert, because the advert is going to show on their ad library and how much is going to show on how much you are spending. That is why today, if you want to know how much Donald Trump is spending on advert, if you go to their Facebook ad manager, you'll be able to know. If you want to know how much Democrats are spending on advert, you'll be able to know. For example, if you go to US, United States, and click on ad category, do you see social issues? This is it. So if you click on Trump, so you'll be able to see if Trump is running any advert. Can you see Trump speakers? All right. So you'll be able to see how much they are spending. So Trump will. So these ones are not actually run by Trump campaign itself. Okay. But let me just say, maybe Democrat. Democrat. How do you spell Democrat? The Democrat Party. Okay. So if they are running advert, you'll be able to see it there. Can you see? These are the advert they are currently run. If protecting American democracy from MAGA extremists is important to you, contribute any amount to the national. Look at the advert they are running. Can you see they are saying donate now? All right. And if you go to if you go to their about, you'll be able to see their page. They have like 1.7 million um whatever. So organization that manage this page. So this is the disclaimer that they also want me to put. And now, do you see the amount that they are spending? Wow, guys, these guys are spending money on election. Oh. That Nigeria, we are just coming up. Look at this, $16 million they spent on adverts since 2018 to 2000 and wow to 2024. Anyway, if you want to check for this year alone, I think we might be able to. So they don't give us the ability to filter, this year alone. Yeah, but you can see that they are running, they are making, I mean, they're spending a lot of money running advert. Okay, so you can see 16 million. This one just last week, they spent 889 million. That's why Facebook is making killer money. Okay, advertisers that share a disclaimer with Democratic Party. So these are the pages that they might run advert on, because this this is the party, I mean, this is the company or whatever that is helping them to run the advert under them. They are sponsoring them basically. So they're making a lot of money running advert. Then look at their audience, the people that they are targeting. US. All right, you can see age of the people that they are targeting. All right, and you can see women, men, they are targeting everyone. All right, so these are the reasons that they want us to put um you know the disclaimer there. So here I can select, I think the Trump party is called Republican. Repub Republic. One Republic. So is this might be the Republican Party. Okay, California Republican Party, National something something community. So maybe might be the Republican Party. Let's see. So this one, they don't seem to be running any advert. That One Republic, I don't. Yeah, this one is not. That is not their party. Republic. Is it called Democrat? Democrat Party and Republic. Is it called Republic? Is it Republican Party? Yeah, it's the Republican. So let me search for that. Stop Repu- Stop Republican states. What is happening to Republicans? Are they not spending money here? Maybe it might be this one, NRCC, California Republican, but it might actually be this. Let's see. Yeah, so it seems like Rep Rep Caravio lied to cover up Biden's cognitive decline. Tell Rep, can you see the advert that they are running? Warning: happy paying higher gas taxes. Thank Adam Gray for voting for the gas. So their own advert seems to be very outrageous. You see, House GOP is calling on every party to pledge their support to Republican Party Trump. Yeah, so I think this is their own. How much are they spending? Let's look at how much they are spending in money. They are not spending a lot. Oh, wow, this Republican Party are not spending a lot here. 7 million. Can you see? Can you see why Democrats they usually control the narrative online? Because they are spending a lot of money. Anyway, you'll not be surprised if Democrats win the election. So let's go back to our page. So that is that. Add authorization check leaks. Okay, before you begin authorizing, you need to be the page admin on or advertiser on the page from which you're running ads from, which we already have two-factor enabled. I think we have that already. Choose one of the following form of ID, which I've done. um, the submitted application issued by must be issued by the country you want to target with us about. Really? Must be issued. Wow. Ensure all documentation lists the name of the country you are getting authorized for. We'll use your official ID to help confirm your identity. We may also use it to detect and prevent harm like impersonation or theft, ID theft, two-factor, whatever. Um, so that is it. Okay. So this is probably something that I'm going to, because I haven't run advert on social issues previously. So, but I have added policy and all of that. So let's see. Whew. Um, and I've actually run advert for politicians before in Ekiti State, but we didn't say the advert was, social issue. So there was no reason for adding policy. But now they are asking every one of us to do that. Um, mm, 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 mm. Page details. Okay, right. This might be the place. Um, mm, 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 mm. Okay. So I would research about this, and you guys have already learned about how to run advert, the normal advert, but this, policy stuff is something that we'll have to deal with eventually. Um, page setup. All right. Yeah. Issues. Wow. I think we are getting it. Issues, elections, electoral or political view. Right. Get authorized to run issues or political ads. So that's in Nigeria. So I have already confirmed my identity. I have created So they said I've not created a disclaimer and I've not linked an ad account to the disclaimer. So this is something that we're going to, okay, so we've done that, which is okay, it's connected now. It's connected now. I think they've reviewed that. You have, you currently have no disclaimers. Okay, this is where to create the disclaimer. Oh, we are there. We are there. You see, it's good to learn. Sometimes it's good to teach because as you are teaching, you are also learning, right? Hmm. So they've sent me a notification that they've rejected my ad. As you are doing what? As you are teaching, you are also learning. So let's create a disclaimer. They say or every issue, electoral or political ad must display a paid for by disclaimer with the name of who is responsible for the ad. So, so that's why that DC, they did their disclaimer as a party. So they don't want to say that it's Barack Obama or it's Joe Biden or Harris that is running the campaign. To create a disclaimer, you need to provide some verifiable information about the person or organization responsible for the ad, and you need to confirm your connection to them. For transparency, the information you provide for verification will be displayed publicly with your ads that use this disclaimer. So I'll click on create disclaimer, and you can create a disclaimer with your organization name, your personal name, or your paid name. Disclaimer that lists an organization and verified information provide a higher level of transparency. Okay, I can decide to use Go Global, but I can use my name as well. So contact information, website, and email. So I'll click on next. We use the information you submit to verify your organization and your connection to it. Who will see your information? For greater transparency, the information you provide for verification will be displayed publicly with your ads that use this disclaimer when they are running and for 7 years in the ad library. You can choose to hide your street address from being shown in the ad library when you preview your disclaimers. Go click on next. Right. So organization, blah, blah, blah. I think I can decide to put my organization here. But if I put organization, I hope they won't ask me to put some information there. So I'll put Go Global Solutions. Yeah. So I'll put Go Global .ng. All right. Email. Let me just leave this as the email. All right. What next to do? I'll just put it on next. We notice that your email and domains are not the same. Ha. Okay. Email and domain are not the same. So they want us to be able to put like info at goglobal.ng. So I can put info or I'll just put Shola, I think, either one. And then click on next. What again would they ask me? Let's see. This is what we face. We search our record for the street you enter and didn't find a match. Please provide a valid address. What is the meaning of this one? You search your record. Say your record, does your record now say that Ado Ekiti? Let me put Ado Ekiti. Okay. Your record. Oh Lord. Okay, let's see again. Your record. What concerns me with your record? Okay, so it seems like it's matches now. How you choose to confirm your connection to Go Global Solutions. I can confirm through, I don't have my, do I have my WhatsApp here? Let me see. Seems like we'll text you. WhatsApp, only choose if the phone number is registered on WhatsApp. Yes, that phone number is registered on WhatsApp. Let me quickly get the other phone that I use for WhatsApp. 1 minute, guys. Yep, I am back. Let's see what we can do to make Nigeria great again. Unfortunately, the phone is off. The battery is down because I don't usually use the phone. But I will verify this. Wow, some people are still watching. No, yes, this. Please, sir, will there be recorded version? Yes, there's a recorded version. I will leave. I will leave the recorded version there. Okay, so that you can watch. Right. Good afternoon, too. Good afternoon. Yep. Let's go on. So we want to verify. I'll just wait for the phone to finish. I'm loading the phone now. So the phone is still. And I don't want to use my UK line for that thing. Eh. So let's just wait, guys, till my phone charges a little bit. Let me sit down. So I've been standing for I've been standing for more than 2 hours now. But so my table is a table that can adjust itself. So now I've adjusted it so that I can sit down. And yeah. So I'm just waiting for the phone to boot. Once it finished booting, I will just confirm our identity. Hmm. Jaira, you are enough. I will be on every circumstance. You are Jaira. You are enough. More than 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 enough. You are right there. Yep, the phone has finished loading. All right. Espania just paid me. That's good. So now, guys, let us verify our domain. So I will just tell them to send a text message confirmation. Um, because I'm not my WhatsApp. So send a text message. They want to call me, okay? Okay. All right. So it seems like they are calling. Okay, so the call didn't go through. It says caller ID. People think the call is a scam. So a lot of people have marked it as scam. Um, this phone, because it's low, so I can see that it's ringing, but what is happening now? Okay, let me go back. Um, let's do it again. Continue verification. I don't know what's wrong with that small phone. Okay, let me remove it from silence because I think that do not disturb as well affect it. Okay, let's see. We'll call you. Okay, I will have chosen a text message. Sorry. Let me just let me just tell them to call us again. Okay, let's expect a call from that number again. I will be on in every circumstance. You are Jireh. You are enough. They are calling. Your verification code is 19275. Your verification code is 19275. All right, so they just sent the notification code by, yeah, that is done. So enter your email that matches your organization website domain. Will send a confirmation code to this address. So they want to send me a confirmation code to Go Global. So I'll just click on this. So I should be able to receive an email to that normally. Um, so it's the email that I'm expecting now. Sometimes let me check my email. I won't be content in circumstance. You are Jireh. You are enough. Yeah, for like that, like that, like that. I will be content every circumstance. You are. Okay, so I want to check the email. Shola at goglobal dot. This is it. Hopefully, it should have entered by now. Yep. So you see, they've sent it, and it. Oh, maybe I don't know why it's supposed to have been sent to my phone. So I don't know why, but let's confirm that now. Where is it? Right. Next, when you run ads with your disclaimer, this is what will display. If everything looks correct, submit your whatever. So your disclaimer paid by Go Global Solutions. Can you see, guys? So this is amazing. Go Global Solution. This is my phone number. This is the you know, the details. High Street. So I can just say High Street. Maybe I don't want them to see my street number. I can say High Street, which is fine. I love that. So I'll just click on submit. So we have now created the disclaimer, I believe. So that will now give us the ability to be able to run advert, social on social issues. So I'll click on okay. All right. So they mentioned something like 24 hours there because you see it's in review. Okay. So I would just leave it. So after 24 hours, I will try to run that campaign again. And I believe that the campaign should be done. So create a disclaimer, link an ad account to the campaign. So once I've already linked an ad account, link ad account. Okay. Oh yeah. So I haven't linked an ad account. So I'll just go to so I can click yeah. So all the ad accounts that I believe I can be running ad on social issues on. So whatever, for example, I want to run advert for an advertiser, I can just come here, add the ad account. So that is why you are seeing things like Obama and other things like that, because they are running the advert from this, from this same person. So I'll just click on save. So I have linked ad account. Okay, change ad account. I can come here and change it and remove it. So this is amazing actually. So once I have done that, so you see I've linked. So create a disclaimer is what is left now, which I've already done. I think I've done that already. Okay, yeah. So that is what is in review. So the disclaimer is in review now. So once they review it and everything is done, we'll be able to run advert, regarding social issues. So thank you guys for joining me today. This video is going to be left there so that if you want to watch it again, you can as well watch it. I look forward to having a fantastic time again. What topic do you want us to run again? If you have any topic in mind that you want me to um you know run again, let me know in the comment, and I'll be able to create, maybe for example, if you want to learn about how to run a certain kind of advert, or you want to learn about how to build a website, or you want to learn about how to do email marketing, or you want to learn about how to use AI, create videos, and what have you, let me know and I'll be able to create that for you. Thank you so much, guys, for taking our time to be here. And let's go and win, go and change somebody's life. And God bless you. Bye.